I'm going to be tackling the biggest canvas I've ever painted. I'm super excited. I'm in the middle of a craft room, art room revamp. I got a bunch of new goodies for Christmas, which I'm super excited about. But then when I was unpacking them, I realized my art room looks like a total disaster. So I wanted to have a nicer place to make things and also a nicer place to video. So I'm doing a little bit of redecorating, reorganizing, fixing my life. So this canvas will actually be hanging on the wall right behind me. I'm gonna center it over the couch. It fits perfectly. I'm going to be putting my two dogs, Gunter and Fritz, on this canvas. I've never painted them together, so I'm gonna put them together really big on this canvas, and hopefully it turns out amazing and will be proudly hung on the wall behind me. So stick around, I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do it, and let's get painting. Okay, the first step when painting a canvas is you want to put a wash over the whole canvas before you start, even before you start sketching. A wash is just a really light layer of a color, so I'm going to be using acrylic paint. So I'm going to water it down and put a light layer over top of my whole canvas. The reason you do this is because it helps anything you paint or draw on top of your canvas pop. So you want to pick a complementary color to use. My students are always so confused by this, thinking that they're painting their background. This is not the background, this is just the layer underneath the background. So it's kind of like our backup layer in case we miss a spot and we have a little bit of our white canvas coming through. It also helps with not having to put a second coat of paint on your colors, which is really nice, especially when you're painting something detailed. You don't want to have to go back through and add a second coat. So all I'm doing is I'm adding water to my acrylic paint, and then I'm just going to go around my canvas and get the paint evenly distributed. Looks a little messy and a little crazy. That's okay. This is just like the under layer underneath all of the paint for our canvas. I'm just gonna let it dry, and then I'm gonna take a pencil and I'm gonna sketch on top of my wash. So I sketched them both on the canvas and got them where I wanted them, and then I started adding my background color. I figured it was going to be easier to do my background color first before painting the dogs, so that if they have any little bits of fur or fuzziness off onto the green background, it would overlap instead of me having to go in and fill all those little gaps with green. Okay, so I've got the background painted. I went with like a dark green color. I actually went back and forth about this like a lot. And then those are all the paints I'm gonna be using over there. And then I have my computer right there because I'm gonna pull up a reference picture of them because that helps me out when I'm painting. And I'm gonna start with the bigger dog, Fritz, right there, because I've painted him before. He's actually on my wall back there. So since I've painted him before, I'm gonna start with him, and I'm gonna start with his nose because I think it's gonna be really cute. So let's paint. So they're done. And I don't like it. I don't know, it's not right. So I'm gonna go back and fix it. Which kind of stinks because I've been working on this for like 8 hours. The painting is done. It's hung on the wall. Here's Gunter. There's Fritz.